Chuchuma kama vile unafua, kama unapika basi nije kupakua. Chuchuma kwenye choo cha mabua, ila chonga mchanga singie kitumbua. Chuchuma kisha ulegeze nyonga hiyo. Chuchuma unitoneshe kidonda hiyo. Chuchuma unanyoka na konda hiyo. Chuchuma kwenye mlima kidonga hiyo. Aika toto moto 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 moto. Ai bai koko.
So Yvonne is the host for today and we're here on the red carpet with her. So Yvonne, what are you expecting from today?
Well, Gigi has been a very good friend for a long time and I'm so excited that she's come out with this book. Now, I want people to relate to this because so many times we've been through individual experiences and sometimes we feel we are alone. But once you read this book, you realize that actually you've got a friend, you've got somebody who's actually gone through it herself, and then you can take something out of it. So I want people to take it as a learning experience.
How are you finding the day?
Oh, very interesting. I've seen her, she's well dressed, she's prepared for the day, and I think we're going to have a good time.
So what are your thoughts? What are you expecting today?
I'm expecting to have a lot of fun and to also purchase the book and lots of drinks. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting, a good time.
Napenda unavyoongea, napenda unavyoongea. So sura so shape tabia na mwendo. You ain't got to worry cause I'm here for you.
Start writing. I've had like screenplays written down already about the stories of my life and how I wanted to tell it in the movie. So being that I had no idea on how to write a book, I asked people and they're like, you know what, just write it like you're writing a screenplay, like you're writing a script. And later you get an editor who can put it together for you, in a book. And I started doing that. It took me 2 years, but I knew I had so much to tell. These are not even every single thing. I had to choose the stories that I wanted to go out there to let people know the real me. And that's why I started from, being a kid to being the woman I am today, and all those experiences that molded me to be that person that you see out there. And someone said it earlier that I'm always happy and always, living my life and just like seen as a strong person, very confident, very outspoken about things. That's all people get to see, but this is just my vulnerable side and showing you how I use all those moments to make me the woman you see today. The only stumbling block was my ex-husband, because I had to talk about him in the book. I went through a divorce, I went through marriage and then divorce, but when it happened, I never came out to say why. I just had to go quiet because I had to go through that moment of where I had to heal and move on from everything that happened. And I couldn't use a fake name because every other person in the book, apart from my family members, are all fake names. I just had to do it. So for him, I had to use his real name. So I needed to meet him and ask him. I said, hey, this is what I'm doing. And I sent him, after it was done, I sent him like, okay, you have to read it, it's going to come out. And he read it and he was like, okay, it's fine. So I was like, yay, finally. So I got through with that. But then, anyway, the media recently has been twisting words from the book and it's gotten to him. So now he's granting interviews and stuff, upset about what the media is doing and all of that. But it's one of those things, but at least I did my part and I told him, I informed him, and like everything is off my chest, so I'm fine, everything is perfect, yeah.
We're trying to be like you. So, Adeshokpa, you read an excerpt from the book today. How did you feel reading that? Did you know anything about Juliet before?
No. To be honest with you, I never thought she had any experience like that. I'll share a very funny story with you. When they sent me the excerpt and I read it on my phone, I messaged my friend that sent it to me and said, oh, so is this book like a story that she's written or is this her personal life? And she sent me a message back to say, no, that's her personal life. I was dumbfounded. And that instantly piqued an interest even further in Juliet. Obviously, she's an amazing actress. She's a beautiful African queen. So we're all always in awe of her. But I'm now reading her story and hearing such almost devastating stories that she put in that book. That even draws me closer to her. and makes me think of Juliet Ibrahim as a completely different person now.
I read the book in the summer, really, and I found it quite inspiring. And I'm an author as well, and I know the amount of work it takes to get this done. So yeah, I'm really proud of Juliet, and really nice to be here.
Francis, you're a friend of Juliet. I mean, today has been amazing. How did you find it?
It was amazing. Everything turned out well. A lot of people around, and it was just amazing. Great.
And I know you've got your copy of the book.
Oh yes, now I do.
So
and now I have a logo.
So were there any parts of the book that you felt you could relate to?
I haven't read the whole book yet. So I would wait and finish reading it. After reading it, I'll have a conversation with her. We're going to have some conversation over some champagne, and then I'll see the part that, okay, I will take with me and I will relate to. But I don't think you say you relate to so many. Juliet's book is so real that the whole thing, I'm sure you've heard someone saying, oh, this happened to me, this was done to me. So everybody can relate to it.
Everything happened because it was supposed to mold me into who I am today. So that's like my motivation in life. I don't deal with negativity. Positivity is like my motto. If you're a negative person, you can't be around me. That's how I am.
I've come a very long way. I was very determined on who I wanted to be and where I wanted to be in life. I didn't let anything bring me down, and I just felt like I needed to share my story with the world to encourage and inspire other people out there.
Yes. How are you feeling about premiering your movie?
I'm excited and I'm happy to share this work of art with a lot of people here. Well, I know I have a lot of fans here in London with my work, so I'm so excited that I can bring this to them and share this great work of art, and I really hope that they love it and then they go on to say, amazing as usual.
I know I've seen The Visit. I watched that one. That one was my favorite one, and I didn't get to watch Picture Perfect, but The Visit was such a good movie. And I know the Blossom, the actor that you got him to come as well. He's a very good actor. So him acting in this one as well,
amazing. I think that if not for anything, for the performance, these actors, they dropped their entire soul into making this film, and I'm not sure there'll be anybody who wouldn't connect to the power of the story.
But for people that are not here, we need to kind of let them know what they're missing. We need to let them know.
You are amazed. You don't care, you are amazed. I don't know how to explain it. You should have been here. What are you doing at home?
Seriously, but if you could give out one message from all the movies that you've made, because you're doing an amazing thing in like with Nollywood, especially as a female, that's what even makes me more excited. But you're doing an amazing job. But if you could say one thing to like all your fans and viewers that are even watching this, people that are even here today, even the ones that are at home missing, what would you say to them?
I would say to them, thank you for the continued support, because it's okay to do a creative work of art and nobody to watch it. So just them watching and connecting to the stories, and that phone call, that SMS, that email, that DM saying, thank you for speaking my truth with your work. Thank you for telling my story. Thank you for shedding a light on this. I mean, I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I am so, so grateful and honored to be doing this work for you guys.
The work, the people that did this job. I mean, it's not a lot of cast. It was a small casted movie. However, they're just wonderful. Blossom and Nado, they taught themselves into this role. And, when you see the movie, I'll be the one interviewing.
But okay,
asking you, definitely, it's going to be amazing. It is a beautiful movie. And we're not just saying because we produced it. It's because it is a beautiful movie.
So how's it like living here and being able to come and see Nollywood movies like this?
Well, of course, we still follow back home what's happening as far as Nollywood is concerned. I'm an actress myself, so I follow up every movie, and of course, I'm aware of what's going on. I haven't seen Joba, of course, because I know it's been shown in Nigeria, and I haven't seen it, but I've seen the trailer. I've heard people watch it, give good testimony about it.
Guys, what are you guys expecting from the new movie that you're about to watch, Joba? What are you guys expecting? Are you guys married?
No, I'm not married.
Are you guys looking for love?
Yeah, I'm looking for love.
Okay.
Support.
Obviously, all her previous movies have been amazing, so I'm expecting exactly the same for this one. I'm just here to support, and I hope the movie's going to be good.
Obviously, I've come here to support my friend's auntie, and like she said, we're expecting the same because all her movies have been good so far. So just pretty much here to support. Hopefully, she can put me in one of her movies one day.
Well, this is the movie Joba. Joba is actually a religious family story that talks about challenges of young couple in marriage, how the extended families influence the marriage and try to infiltrate into the marriage, and all the ups and downs that they go through in marriage and how they were able to surmount it. That's all about it. Put in drama. It's quite emotional. If you need to watch this movie, have your hankies with you because you're going to break down at a point and you'll definitely cry, except you're not a human being.
Tell us, guys, give us life. Are you looking forward to the movie?
Well, I'm looking forward to it because it's called Joba. I don't know what that means, so just have to watch out and see.
What about you, sir? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward for it. And the title alone, is something I'm just a little bit curious about.
What are you expecting from it?
I'm feeling very excited to be part of this, and I'm not expecting anything less anyway. It's Abiodun Stephens, you know what I mean? So all our production is always on point.
18 months I voted for this. Today, let's read.
We had an agreement. He promised me that I was going to be blessed in the womb on the day of our wedding.
I have some issues to settle with God. And I'm not letting go of the helm of his garment until he answers me.